前回は、Why っていうのをお話をしましたけれども、これから How、特にシリコンバレーの VC からお金を集めるっていうのはどういうことなのか聞いていきたいと思います。Okay, Shri, last time we talked about the why you become entrepreneurs. Let's talk about how to make the company.
Yeah.
First of all, initially, could you start about how you get started?
First and foremost, you have to say why do you want to do it. And if you don't have that why in you, it's going to be very hard. Then it's the what element is critical. So if your what is wrong, what you want to do, how would become difficult. So to make how easier, you need to know what you want to do as a startup and why. So some cases, how becomes easier because you've been experiencing the what element of it, the product you want to develop, the technology you want to develop, the market you want to go after, all of those things, you are so good at it, so experienced in it, so much focus on that, that the why becomes relatively easy. So when you're sitting in front of the partner who's evaluating you as a person, who's evaluating your idea of technology or product as a person, as a company, then he's trying to decide whether I can invest in this individual or whether I can invest in that idea and how big the opportunity can be. So first figure out what you want to do. Present the idea to few venture fund. And if you don't have direct access to venture fund, maybe you want to have a friend who knows somebody in the venture industry, then they can introduce you to them. In today's world, there are a lot of VCs who actually offer hands-on. You can go practice with them. They can help you grow your presentation, technology, and so forth. So once you're in front of the VC, they're looking for your ideas, looking for the market opportunity, and thirdly, that you can execute on that. Right? You have funding, and you have to have a belief that you'll succeed.
Let me focus on the funding. You have experience in raising money from Sequoia, I think it's twice, right? And you raise fund from USVP or NEA, like top class VC. What they're like? What's it like to raise money from those kind of guys?
They're like any other investors, but in early days of Sequoia, they were more hands-on. So they really side by side worked with you. If you had an idea, you ran into some issues, they've probably gone through a lot of those issues collectively as the partners. They can help you guide those things, or they then introduce you to the customers. Right? So some of the best ones, are helping you build your network. So that's what you want to expect from a VC.
Most of the case, you cannot choose the VC. The VC will choose you. What would be like if you name like 3 recipe or ingredients to raise money from those guy like Sequoia, what needs to be done?
Sometimes the VC is choosing you. Sometimes you are choosing VCs. And if you're fortunate enough that way you get to choose whom you want to work, then you should have your criteria as well defined. What am I looking for a venture besides money? Money, every venture guy has money. Person has money. What you now say, okay, that's what you want to look. If you are fortunate enough to be able to choose. And there are ideas that where you'll have choices of VCs. Another case where the ideas are so new, not too many people know about it, but has a large potential, then in that case you want to see the venture guys who have enough patience to see your idea get to product, because sometimes some ideas take long, some ideas are very short term. Most likely the ideas which are short term, you may or may not be able to execute in time. So venture guys may not be interested, and some of them may not be interested. Some of them do play momentum. So if they're choosing you, they're looking for your background, whether you have the know-how, whether you can attract the best of talent and the team along with you, and then you have some insight, some unfair advantage in the marketplace, either go to market or your product is self-selling and so forth. So that's when the VCs are looking for those kind of ingredients for them to make the investment.
Great. Thank you, Shri. 今資金調達に関していろいろ話をしたんですけれども、2つあって、VC を選ぶ側もしくは選ばれる側、 選ぶ側っていうのはやはりハンズオンができる、しっかりとそのインダストリーで、起業したとかですね、あとはそのインダストリーに関して、各産業ですねに関してノウハウがある、VC を選ぶっていうのが重要なポイントだというふうに、言っています。あともう一つ、今度やっぱりかといってそんな選べる側になかなか立てないというのもありますので、じゃあどうやって選んでもらえるか。やっぱりこう何しろトライをしましょうと、いろんな BC に会っていって、でそこでいかに、ペーシャントにいてくれるか、いかにちゃんとこのビジネスモデルを理解してくれるかっていうのが大事だと。あとはですね、本当にこの、業界に対して精通していて、でしかも、そこの業界に必要な、いわゆる事業に必要なチームをこう呼び込んでくる人たちなのかっていうのが、結構調達するにあたって重要なポイントというお話がありました。